If you want to build your business, remember it's all about the branding.
If you have a logo you'd like to be updated, pixelpolygon.com can help you do it.
They can also help you develop your website and keep your advertising consistent across all forms of media.
And here to talk more about the extensive range of services on offer at pixelpolygon.com are Curlin Phipps and Damon Thomas. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gentlemen, it's great to meet you. I mean, the things that you do are fantastic for a business, and a lot of people, when they're opening a business, they don't know where to turn. Talk to us about the difference between web design, web development, getting the whole package put together.
Well, first, a lot of companies don't, they don't know where to go and get a website.
Right.
So they feel like they need to go to a marketing company or an ad company, but there are actually web design companies that build websites.
Okay.
And so, web designers design the look and feel of the website, but developers or software developers like myself, we can build a website, integrate it in with things that move and change, and integrate it in with a database, add e-commerce capabilities, all types of things like that.
But the great thing is, you guys do both.
We do both.
Okay.
We specialize in actually doing the website design, which is my specialty. I basically handle all of the graphic design elements that we do at pixelpolygon.com.
Okay.
And then Curlin will actually handle the development end, which is the back end, developing, database manipulation, password protection, security, all those type of things that make a site really interactive.
Great. How can you help a business grow with your services?
Well, I think actually having a website will help your business grow. A web presence in this day and age is exactly what you need.
Sure.
If you are not on the web, you are not really truly in business, and you're not getting the exposure that your business deserves.
Right.
So in this day and age, actually knowing exactly where to go to have a website developed, and actually having one developed and having a presence on the web is a necessity.
Right.
Now tell us what makes you different from everyone else.
Well, I think what generally makes us different is what we were talking about earlier, development and design.
Right.
Generally, most people are finding themselves in a situation where they'll run into people who are website designers. And that's all they usually end up with, a website that's designed nice and well, but now it really doesn't provide them the functionality that they're going to need to actually convert visitors out there to actual customers.
Sure.
Okay.
And
Now businesses should keep their logos the same across the board, right? That's the information that we had
Correct.
talked about earlier.
Correct.
And so how does a business protect that logo that you designed for them?
Well, generally what we try to do is put together an entire brand package. Clients may already have an existing logo, and what we want to do is take that logo and make sure that the brand is consistent across the entire website as well. So translate that from their stationery into a live web project. And there are some people that actually have a web presence, but now they want to take that brand identity and bring it over to other forms of media. So we talk to them about developing a logo and a brand that will make them visible and make them stand out in the marketplace.
so you're actually changing either someone's perception of that business, or you're creating it for them to make sure that they're put out there in a professional way, so people see them and it's, wow, that's fantastic. We need to go and meet these guys. They know what they're doing.
Exactly. We don't want you to put your logo out. We don't want you to type up your name in Microsoft Word or some kind of word processing program and that be your image. It's something that's black and white text.
Sure.
We want to bring it to life, give it some graphic design elements, make it eye-catchy so people can remember your identity when they see it.
Right. And then obviously the first step, our viewers need to pick up the phone and call you. Where are you located if they want to even stop in, so you can kind of walk them through all this?
Okay. We're located just east of the corner of Chestnut and Perrin.
Okay.
There's a Starbucks and a Chevron station. So those are landmarks in our
Get
area.
right in
Our
there and
map
find
here?
you guys, because I know there's a lot of our viewers that are going to want in and sit down with you, although you'll answer a ton of questions for them over the phone.
Absolutely.
They're going to want to come in and see this, because you do beautiful work.
Thank you. Thank you. We do.
Sure.
Okay, now how long will it take to build a website?
Did you answer that one?
Okay. It depends on the website. Typically, for maybe a 5 or 10 page website, it could take two to 4 weeks. But it depends on what the client's looking for. If it's a basic brochure website, logo, a few pages, some text, 2 to 4 weeks. If it's a complicated e-commerce website, it could take longer, and it could depend on the number of products that they have. If they want some flash animation, those things take longer as well.
2 to 4 weeks, that's pretty quick turnaround time
great.
for a website.
It depends on the project.
Depends on-
Right.
It's like walking to a car dealership and saying, how long does it take to fix a car?
Right.
Or how much is a car? I mean,
What
some
is-
of these,
What is the problem? Right.
right, it depends on the amenities and what's involved.
Sure. Well, Damon, let's look at some of the samples quickly then of what you've done and created, because I think your website's ease of use is fantastic, and they're beautifully
one
put
next to
together
the
with pretty colors.
Thank you, thank you. Yes.
It's always nice to have an eye-catching business, when it just pops out at you.
Yes. What we have here is an example of a local business that actually develops and designs home plans.
That's great. Now, is that the flash that they call that, when everything's changing as you're on the website that's coming across?
Exactly. What you're seeing is the wiping or the transitioning between the homes is actually a flash animation. This
Very
is something
classy.
Look at that.
you don't get on a traditional static standstill website. So
Right.
this is one that the client actually wanted something that was animated to show off really quickly
Sure. It's very
a lot of their
eye-catching.
different home styles.
You add the professional touch, don't you?
Right.
And that is lifestylehomeplans.com.
That's great. And then you've got other examples as well?
Yes.
That's sharp. When you put the right colors together, it just really pops off a page.
Yes, this happens to be a particular local business as well, First Choice Auto Brokers,
Okay.
who not only, this is a great example of us developing the website as well as coming up with a brand new logo, a brand.
Great, you created that.
Yes, they had no logo to begin with. It kind of was a thing where there was just text that represented their name, and then we put together something that met their needs.
That's great.
So this is the first thing a business should be thinking about when they're getting ready to get started. Is
Especially
their logo,
with the
their web.
exposure of the net.
Exactly.
I mean, to get on the web, you've got to have something that'll stand out and set you apart. Great.
100%.
And what other examples did you bring in? These are very pretty.
I'd like to have that car.
Oh, that's great.
You gotta scroll down.
Yes, and this is another website that we developed, and I'll let Curlin speak to this one. 'Cause he has
Yeah,
a lot more
BNI is a organization that we belong to where there's a lot of businesses involved, and we pass leads among ourselves.
Sure.
And so Pixel Polygon built the website, and so this is an example of a website where there's dynamic content. Each of the members have a profile on here, and when you click on, I can't click on it here, but when you click on it,
Right.
it'll actually go to their profile page and it'll display more information about their business.
Well, gentlemen, that speaks volumes of what you're doing when you have a local business, networking company that has come to you to help make sure that their image is positioned properly in the marketplace. I mean, that obviously, these are people that know that their businesses have to stand out, and they're coming to you to have this designed. A great tribute to what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, for coming in today. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having
Thanks
us.
for having
Great
us.
to see you, gentlemen. The guys at pixelpolygon.com are offering a great deal on web hosting.
Grab a pen because you'll need to note down a promotional code.
Sign up for 1 year, and you'll receive 50% off the cost of your hosting bill just for mentioning Valley Life.
The code you'll need to mention when you call in is KPH PPD 0208.
And if you don't have a pen handy, just call pixelpolygon.com and let them know you saw this offer on Valley Life.
But hurry, the offer is only open to the first 20 callers who mention Valley Life.
There's a direct link to pixelpolygon.com on our website, kmph.com.
Just click on Valley Life and scroll down to Business Services.
We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Stay with us.